More chairs, more chairs.
Probably two.
Where did he go?
He's on the phone.
Oh, he's on the phone?
Andy, come on, please.
Yeah, push it out.
Sorry, okay, we have
No,
one more
you're
person.
good. You're good. I got nowhere to be. You're all mine.
There you go.
We're waiting on you.
Okay. I think
Well, let's go ahead and use those. We got-
Sit.
Yeah, you won't be able to see much from there. So.
Yeah, stand right here.
There you go.
You're good?
All right, cool. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. A round of applause for Diane and Nikki, my assistants. Yeah. And a round of applause for Ron. Happy birthday. All right, we're going to do this up. Tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Zach Waldman. I actually come from a large family. My oldest brother is a jazz and blues sax player, and my oldest sister is a professional belly dancer, and I'm a comedy magician. My poor parents gave birth to a circus. I'm the youngest of the family, youngest of 6, the baby of the family. Anybody come from a big family here? Cambodians, not big families? I thought that was the deal. My family's big. I was in Barnes & Noble. There was a book on birth order and what it said about your personality. So I opened up to the chapter on baby of the family, and it said, be honest, you're the baby of the family, and you skipped everything in this book to see what we had to say about it. That's exactly what I did. I'm not from California originally. I was born and raised in the northern part of Cuba. Yeah, you know it is Miami, Florida.
That's right.
Yeah, Florida man. You say, watch out. I could lose it at any moment. But for the last 24 years, I've lived in the People's Republic of Santa Monica. I love Santa Monica. We are the #1 destination in America for urban camping.
Oh.
I don't know if you know that. I don't have any kids. I have a lot of friends, though, that bug me about having kids. They're like, dude, it's not too late. You gotta have kids. They'll change your life. I'm like, I like my life. They're like, no, dude, you gotta have kids. They're like drug dealers, man. Dude, you haven't had kids, try kids. It's like, bro, you seem jittery. It's like, yeah, I haven't slept for weeks. I gave up on all my hopes, dreams, aspirations. I just live now for my kids. Yeah, that's how I feel about not having to set an alarm clock ever. So I have a lot of free time. I'm really into virtual reality, VR video games. Oh, that's the best. The virtual world's way better than the real world. In the virtual world, I have a perfect credit score. In the real world, I pray for identity theft. I once had a job making collection calls to people who hadn't paid their credit card bills, and my own phone started ringing. I'm just kidding. I've never had a job. This inflation is out of control, though. I went to a massage parlor, and I could only afford to pay for the massage. So, everything's expensive. So, I don't like when people speak in cliches. They say things that are cliche statements, but they think it makes them sound smart, like, oh, nothing good ever happens after midnight. Really? You ever been in Vegas with a fistful of ecstasy and a couple of whores? Because 3 a.m, that's a great time. I just think there's too many rules, too many laws. That's what I love about California. I've lived in a lot of places. I've never lived in a place with more laws that everybody just ignores. There's tons of rules. Everybody's like, yeah, whatever. But there are too many. Like drinking and driving. Drinking and driving should not be illegal. Crashing should be illegal. Because I don't care why you ran into me. You're a sleepy driver, mini driver. You maybe call my insurance company. Nobody deserves that, And besides, when a drunk guy gets in an accident, that makes sense. He's drunk. Of course he's not going to drive that great. But 9 times out of 10, the people that almost kill me on the freeway aren't drunk. They're perfectly sober. They're just driving like assholes. And it's like, dude, you forget about DUIs. Bring on DWAs. Driving while asshole. And you ask me, like, why do you drive like that? It's like, well, my wife's leaving me. My kids hate me. I hate my job, so I drive like a jerk. Jeez, Jesus, man, have a drink. Calm down. All right, let's do some magic. There is magic coming. What is your name?
Andy.
Andy, I'm Zach. Andy and Zach, A to the Z. Without us, the alphabet would be B to the Y. What would Arizona do? Andy, what would they do? That's an abbreviation joke, Andy. Take a look at that. Nikki, that was the name of my elementary school girlfriend. She used to chase me around the house constantly. I loved her. I love you, Nikki. Check out those $50. And Diane, take a look at that glass. Make sure it's solid, especially the bottom. Thanks for checking out my bottom there. Thanks for using just the one finger, too. A pinky on my birthday, maybe. You never know. It choked me, you know. How are the $50? Are those good? All right, you're real. You're a real one. And the little coin purse, make sure it's copacetic, normal, nothing unusual, like Tom Jones, ungimmicked, ungaffed, without ruse even. All right, it doesn't matter, we're not using it. Right, we're not going to do that. We've got the $4.50, the sleeves up, the shot glass, and a little shake. A little shake like Peter Dinklage at a urinal. He's a midget, if you don't know. It goes up, around, over, and right there. There's coin number one. I know, it gets better. Can you imagine that? The next coin's fun, a shake, and it jumps over just as fast. The next one, you can see it, you can hear it, you can watch it go through the bottom of the glass. The last coin's my favorite coin. The last coin jumps up through the arm just like that, and that's all 4 coins. Did you see the extra coin there? There it is. Yeah, it's right here. It doesn't even fit. You ever have that problem, sir? Never mind. Nobody likes a braggart, sir. Nobody likes a braggart. All right. And Nikki, hit that for me just like that. If you had to take a guess, Nikki, what do you think is in the box?
Card.
Ooh, that's a good guess. That's a good guess. It's cards and a nut. Go ahead, check out my nut. Yeah, that too. There's no way those cards and that nut could fit in there, especially with the rope in there. That's ridiculous. Check that out. There you go. And Andy or Andrew?
Andy.
Andy, hit that for me just like that. Check that out for me just like that. Check that out. What are you doing with your life, Andy? Check that out. Hit the deck for me. I don't know why you're not checking out the rope when you should be hitting the deck. There you go. This is a trick using the rope, the deck, the nut, and a knot. Untie that for me. Check that out for me. Hit the deck for me. Perfect. This is how this works. We're going to thread this on like so, tie it in a knot, and do a little blow on it. Blow on it, and it melts through like that. Untie that, check that out. Andy, hit the deck for me. You didn't know what to expect, so we'll do it again. We'll thread this on like so, except this time, Diane, I'd like you to hold on to that end, and if you would, hold on to the nut. Untie that, hit the deck, Andy. What are you doing with your life? There you go. You know it's not the nut, you know it's not the rope, it has to be the magician. Are you good at tying knots?
Yeah.
Are you good at getting out of them? Never mind, tie that into the knot for me. And then tie another knot on top of that for me, just like that. That's perfect. Just like that, and a little blow. And Nikki, check out the deck, Nikki. Nikki, check out the deck. There you go. Move the deck. There you go. And at some point they start clapping usually. Wow. It gets better. It gets better. We're just warming up. I never use trick cards. I get my cards from Costco. I really do buy them in bulk. I don't know what it is about me and Costco. Whenever I buy anything there, the cashier always comments on my purchase like it's weird that I bought a lot of whatever I bought. But it's like that's the way they sell the stuff. I don't know what it is about me. They're always like, oh, you sure do like to drink. That's the size it comes in. They don't say a word to the guy standing in line behind me with a pallet of Metamucil. Not a word to that guy. Anyway, what is your name, sir?
Doe.
What is it?
Doe.
Doe? Doe, you're dope. Anytime you like, say stop.
Stop.
Take a look at the card. Show it to anybody who cares. I'll look over here. Oh, look, I'm here. Can I turn around, Doe?
Yeah.
A deer, a female deer. I'm gonna go like this. Anytime you like, put that card back in there. All I have to do is snap, one card jumps to the top, and that would be Doe's card, the Queen of Spades. Yes? No? What was your card, Doe? What was it?
10 of diamonds.
10 of diamonds? You're not messing with me, are you? It was really the 10 of diamonds?
Yeah.
Yeah? Help me out, Nikki. I have the 10 of diamonds. Take your hand, put your hand on top of those. Perfect. If I snap, I've got the Queen of Spades. What? Turn your hand over, unfold the card, show it to everyone. What? No way! That's cute, except now I have a messed up card. If I take my hand, I can steam out the creases.
Whoa!
And no way! Closed too. That's why I look so good. There you go. Now you can clap. There. What's your name?
Cat.
Cat with a C or a K?
C.
I want to make sure I pronounce it correctly. Nice to meet you, Cat. I'm Zach with a Z. If it was a C, it'd be Cat. And I'd like you to slide out a card that's like Orange County. Orange County? That means there's a lot of white on it. There you go. And the reason I want there to be a lot of white is because I want you to write your name in real big letters across it. And with all that white space, we'll be able to see your name easier. Fantastic. Only one T. All right, just the way it should be. All right, nicely done. Kat, go ahead and pick up your card and put it right there for me. Nikki, calm down. Hold on. Let me get it. Here, you can take it back. I want you to do it. Put it right there. I want Nikki to see that really is, that's about halfway down, maybe a little farther. Pretty close to the middle of the deck, all right? Pretty close, yes? You're the eyes here for me. We're going to come back to Kat's card in a little while. That's fun to say, Kat's card. Kat, have you ever spent any time in New York City?
Yes.
Yeah, do you like New York?
No.
You don't? Okay. It's actually my favorite city. I only lived there for a couple of years. I love New York, but the reason I bring it up is because in New York they play a game on the street. It's a hustle. It's a scam. You don't ever want to play it. It's kind of like the 3-shell game, which actually you'll still see like in Venice Beach. You'll see this on the little walkways in Vegas. There's bands of gypsies doing this. It uses 2 red cards and a black card, and the idea is that you put money down, they mix them up, they throw them around, whatever, and then you have to try to figure out where the queen is. But you can't win the game. They cheat. Yeah. The reason people fall for it is because it seems so simple. It seems so obvious that queen is in the middle. And then when you put your money down and you choose the middle card, she's not there. She's not on top. She's on the bottom. And then what they do is they always give you another chance, and they sucker you in by making you think it's more fair. They leave that card protruding, sticking out, Andy. That way it's really obvious where she is, and then you put your money down and you choose that card. She's not there, she's not there, she's on the bottom. Then what they do is they make it as fair as they can possibly make it. They take that queen and they cover her up just like this so everybody can see that there's no way she could be anywhere but in the middle. But when you choose the middle card, she's not there, she's not on the bottom. I said I would come back to your card later. I feel like now to come back to the card. Thank you. You catch it on. That's why she's the star assistant. These two. Kat, if I take your 4 of hearts and I lose it in the deck like so, and I ask people, I say, hey, at this point, where do you think the card is? The most common response I hear is the top of the deck. That's the most common response. Second most common response is the bottom of the deck. One time I was doing this for a lady, I said, where do you think the card is? She said, in the deck. She wasn't right either, though, because it was actually over here in my pocket. Now, people think the card goes up my sleeve, across my shoulders, down the other sleeve, and then jumps into the pocket. That's insane. All I have to do is just rub that card, and make it invisible. And then I can pick it up and just throw it just like that right back. Oh, geez. I keep dropping stuff today. Into the pocket. There you go. Wow. Now, in this pocket over here, I have a card from a completely different deck of cards. And since that card is from a different deck, it's possible that that card is also a 4 of hearts. It could be because it's from a different deck. What do you think the chances are if we were to get lucky? In cards, I mean, come down, sir. Mathematically speaking, what are the chances that that card's also a 4 of hearts? What's that? That is exactly right, 1 in 52. All these Asians, I thought everyone answer immediately. Yeah, 1 in 52, which makes it improbable, but not impossible. To make it impossible, it actually has to be...
No way!
There you go. Crazy. Ron, this one's for you, my friend. Anytime you like, say stop, Ron. Stop. Take a look at the card, show it to everybody. Calm down, sir. You can show me too, it doesn't matter. It'll save us a lot of time. And you know I can find your card at this point. If I take Ron's card and I'm gonna place it in the middle of the deck just like so, and I'm gonna do it very slowly and fairly because oftentimes people say, "Oh, you magicians, you're fast." That's not a compliment. If I did everything quickly, that wouldn't be magic. That would be confusion. But I put that in there as fairly as I could, and sure enough, with one snap, and of course. I forgot to say the magic words. Happy birthday, Ron. Happy birthday, Ron. And there it is right there. Take the marker and write your name right across the face of that card. I could have more than 1 3 of diamonds in the deck. I don't, but just in case I do, this is the only one that Ron wrote his name on. We'll do it again. We'll take Ron's card. We'll place it as fairly as we can in the middle of the deck. We'll say the magic words, the snap, happy birthday, Ron, and that card jumps right to the top. Now, here's the thing. Do you know how I know that that's Ron's card? No, it's because there's a message on the back. It says, happy birthday. Wow. All right, we're going to leave the card tricks behind in a moment. I'm going to do one more for you. I'm going to get another deck of cards because I need a full deck for what I'm about to show you. And I just gave Ron one, I gave Kat one. This is my favorite trick. This is the one you're going to talk about for minutes to come. Which is also the title of my upcoming autobiography. I tell you that, I'm telling you I got a new deck because I want you to know I'm honest. People often say, oh, you magicians, you're a bunch of liars. And that's not true. I never lie, I cheat. So I'm going to tell you a story. It's a story about a guy named Sam the Bellhop. Now, Sam the Bellhop's hotel was up the street from a place called the 654 Club. On this particular day in Sam's hotel, things were slow. That was at first until later in the day, the 2 big doors opened up and from outside walked 4 gentlemen dressed like kings. Sam was happy to have customers. He was waiting on them hand and foot, getting them anything they needed. After a little while, they said, Sam, we're new in town. We're a little lonely. We sure could use some female companionship, if you know what I mean. And I think you do, Andy. Give those cards a cut for me, sir. Give them a cut for me. Nicely done. Very graceful, like a gazelle. Sam walked the 1. Sam walked 2. Sam walked 3 blocks. Said, guys, the best I could do was a couple of brunettes and a couple of redheads. They said, Sam, they're beautiful. Where'd you find them? He said, up the street at the 654 Club. They said, Sam, you're a heck of a guy. Here's a $2 tip. The kings came back over to Sam. They said, Sam, we kind of struck out with those ladies, if you know what I mean. And I don't think you do, Andy. Don't worry about it. Sam said, well, what can I do for you now? They said, well, we sure would like to play some cards. Think you could find us some cats that want to play poker? Sam said,